Welcome to Library Life. I'm Amanda Jackson, Director of the Chesapeake Public Library. And with me today is Catherine. Catherine, you've got a whole bunch of stuff that kind of reminds me of my high school.
Absolutely. We've got a whole bunch of teen events coming up this summer, and we've got a couple things from some of them that are coming up. We've got some D&D events going on at a couple of our branches, as well as Fantasy, which will be talked about more later, and a K-pop one that's coming up as well.
A K-pop. Okay, my kid would be like all in it.
Yes.
Tell me what it is. I know what K-pop is, but maybe not everybody is as lucky as I am to have an obsessed child with K-pop.
Sure, and it's not just K-pop. It's called Hallyu Wave is what our program is. It's going to be at Indian River. We're going to have it twice. We're going to have it in June on the 27th and July on the 25th from 4 to 5 p.m. It's going to be all about Korean pop music and Korean dramas. Come talk about it, come do some trivia. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, my Netflix keeps trying to recommend the K-dramas to me.
There are so many good K-dramas out there, so many. So yes, you should definitely check them out sometime. But for anyone who is already on the Hallyu Wave, come join us. If you're interested in learning about it, we can be more than happy to introduce you to it.
Now, is this manga that I see over here? What do we got going
Nope.
on?
Actually, these are some displays of within every K-pop album usually has photo books. So this is photo books, standees. Yes. We're also encouraging kids if they want to trade for their bias cards, like maybe they didn't get their bias, who is their favorite member from the group. Feel free to bring those and see if anyone else may need to make a trade.
I am learning about this idea of the bias, and that it's like your dream. Like for me, it would have been like New Kids on the Block. I would have had like, oh, Donnie, he's my bias, right? And,
yes, absolutely.
But if they made cards that I could then trade with my friends.
And most Korean music actually comes with them when you buy it. So you get usually anywhere between 2 to 5. So maybe you're lucky enough to get your favorite member, but a lot of times you're not. So you kind of want to trade that out with your friend.
Okay, so if you want parent trick, if you want to just blow your child's mind, go ask them if they have a bias for K-pop.
Absolutely.
And then they'll be like, wait, what are you talking about and who have you been talking to?
Yes, absolutely. And you can also ask them what group they stand. They'll also be like, what are you talking about?
That's
Mom?
right. Don't tell them you learn at the library. That would be like a secret. That'd be cool
Yeah.
and like also freak your kids out.
Yes, absolutely.
So Dungeons and Dragons, that's been around forever and ever, but it's really made a comeback with Stranger Things, kind of repopularized it.
Absolutely. And it's a really great way for kids to learn to do some improv and to learn to do some communication with each other, work together, collaborative working. Also, leadership is also kind of learned through that as well. So Russell is going to have an event, and Indian River is also going to have an event this summer. Russell's is going to start on June the 12th, and it's going to run from 4:30 to 6:30, and it's going to be every Monday through June 24th. Indian Rivers is going to start on Wednesday, June the 28th, and it'll be 3:30 to 5:30, and it'll run through August the 9th. And we'll be kind of teaching the basics of Dungeons and Dragons and then helping them kind of start their first adventures.
Oh, wow. That's really exciting. You also have a lot of other activities too. So I know that we do poetry for our teens.
We absolutely do. Russell has got a really large slate of teen programs. They're going to be doing a teen night every Tuesday from 5 to 6. It's going to be themed differently each week. And it's a great way for teens in the community to get together. And poetry is one of them. They also are going to be doing a whodunit mystery night, a teen paint night to celebrate Machu Picchu, so you can come and paint yourself a lovely alpaca or llama. And I know they're going to have anime, but they're also going to have at the end of that, the gamer bus is going to be there on August 8th.
Cool.
From 2 to 4. We will say, please go online and register. I don't think registration is open just yet, so keep checking our event page because it will be limited to 20 players between 2 and 3 and 3 and 4.
So there's a lot of cool stuff for our teens to do over the summer to keep them engaged. I know that like the kiss of death for any teen is to insinuate that they might be like their younger siblings or they might be kids. So they are not participating in our regular summer reading program. We've got something cooler for them.
Right. We actually have a year-long reading program for them, and it's called Slay the Stacks. It's for teens. It's currently, right now, we're in our second quarter of that. The first time they register for the whole year, they'll get a really nice water bottle. And every time we're playing bingo cards this year with that. So every time they get the bingo for the quarter, they can come in and get a cool vinyl sticker to go on that water bottle. We've kind of genrefied them to kind of match what's going on during the year. So right now we're doing realistic and historical fiction. But during the summer, what quarter, which starts in July, it'll be science fiction and fantasy. But before that, kind of still on the summer end, we also have a book club that's connected to it. So right now we're currently reading Slay by Brittany Morris.
Oh, such a good
And we'll
book.
be talking about that. It's both in person or virtual. We did it hybrid for people who can't make it to Indian River. It's going to be on June 21st at 3 o'clock.
So much stuff to do, hard to keep up with. So you can always go to our ChesapeakeLibrary.org, our website, and our events tab. You can filter out your events by age group, so you can invite the teens and just pick out the things that we have for our teenagers.
Absolutely. Middle school, high school will bring up pretty much everything that we have for teens.
Great. Well, thank you for being with me today, Catherine. Thanks for talking about all the cool stuff, giving me some new hip lingo. The fact that I said it that way makes it not hip lingo. But yeah, new hip. I'm going to slay.
That's right.
And I'm going to have a bias
You are.
because I stan the new kids on the block.
Absolutely.
Great. And thank you for joining us today on Library Life. Have a great day.